All right, all right. Happy Tuesday. And thanks for tuning in. If you want to come on live and actually ask questions and see one another, you are welcome to join me on Zoom. The link should be in the event page. But what I wanted to talk about today was, oh, wait, first, go Phillies. I forgot. Woo! They're starting what in an hour, so I'm going to keep this brief. But I wanted to talk today about how to avoid drinking your calories. Unfortunately, unless you're a label reader, or when you go out to a restaurant or a like a juice place or one of those bowl places. And if the calories are not actually listed on the menu, how do you know what you're drinking, what you're consuming? Many of these juice places are full of great healthy drinks and beverages, but they tend to be full of sugar and full of calories in return. So you got to be tricky. You got to be careful because a lot of the beverages just don't, number one, allow you to experience the feeling of feeling full that we get from food that requires chewing. And there is strong data about the link between body weight and sugary drink consumption. So, keep in mind that it's not just milkshakes, sodas, and frappuccinos for all of you Starbucks lovers out there that have lots of calories, sometimes lots of fat, but definitely lots of sugar. But as I mentioned earlier, the smoothies, juices, different teas, protein drinks, kombucha beverages, although they might seem healthy and even marketed as nutrient packed, if you really look into what they're made of, they are full of calories and also full of added sugar. So just make sure you know what you're drinking. Read your labels, check nutrition information, especially on those drinks that are labeled as healthy or appear healthy. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Jamba Juice, but there is a drink called Kale Ribian Breeze. So you would think, right, it's got kale in it, it must be healthy. 410 calories, 88 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of sugar. That is quite a lot. Recently, I was at Starbucks and I wanted to get a pumpkin latte. And what I have found is Starbucks, you can actually tell them that you want less pumps. And they also have sugar-free options. But if you want less, you can say, I'll have a pumpkin hot latte easy. But sometimes they will just have the pumps. So you may just need to tell them, look, I just want one pump or a half a pump. If you've really compared what a full pumpkin latte tastes like compared to something with less pumps, you can really tell the difference in the amount of sugar because it's definitely much less sweet. So just keep that in mind when you go to order at your coffee shops. And really, same goes true with any of the teas. Big thing, I don't know if it's everywhere, but out here is the boba tea. And those little honey bobas pack a lot of calories and a lot of sugar. So just make sure you know what you're doing. Just like every other kind of food that you're going to get out, the more aware you are of what it is that you're actually drinking, the more you can make better choices and better decisions as to what you are going to drink. The other thing is to just beware of blended drinks or drinks with sweet mixers and juices. If you are consuming alcoholic beverages, mix the alcohol with soda water or any kind of flavored sparkling water. I love LaCroix is one of my favorites. You can use a splash of citrus juice or a splash of cranberry juice. Something that might not require as much sugar, or not require, but have as much sugar content, but would still give it some flavor. The other thing, when you are trying to get more water in, if you don't like plain water, try adding flavor enhancers like Mio, Crystal Light, or you can actually get a water bottle that has a fruit infuser or even a pitcher. And you can put different combinations of fruit into the actual infuser part. I know I have a blog somewhere written about various things to add to your water. One that is top of mind right now, even though it's end of watermelon season, is watermelon and mint. I was just away this past weekend, and at the hotel, they had cucumber and mint together with their water. So the biggest thing is just to be aware of what you're doing and know that there are other options out there. Just this past year, I was out, I think it was in January or February. My brother was here for a visit, and we wanted to see a country band that was playing live. And we went to this place. There's Daisy, sorry. We went to this place in Pacific City, and my brother and my friend that were with me were drinking beer and something else. And I said, I really just want water. I'm the designated driver, trying not to consume too many alcoholic beverages. And my brother came back with something called Liquid Death. It's literally a can of water. I know they sell sparkling water as well, but it's literally a can of water that kind of just lets you feel like you are part of the party and part of everything else that's going on. So there are other alternatives to alcohol. Also, just so you know, as far as content is concerned and the less of all evils when it comes to alcohol, if you can find something that is not corn-based, that is potato-based, I'm thinking specifically of Tito's vodka, that is going to be better for you. It'll probably be less of a hangover. There's less sugar, less after effects than a vodka that's made from something other than potatoes. So that might be something to consider. And the clear ones seem to be easier on your stomach, or not as many effects as far as hangovers are concerned. I'll have to Google as to why that is, but clear alcohol from potatoes, probably your best option. So consider that the next time you're out having a drink. And then just again, to reiterate, there are lots of different beverages out there that contain a crap ton of calories and sugar. Just know what it is that you're consuming. Awareness is half of the battle. And then you can make that decision. Is it worth it for me, to me, or is it not worth it to me? And then, if you're actually on a macro based situation, then you can fit those calories in if you do decide to imbibe in them. Just gonna hop on to Facebook, see if anybody's out here live, has any questions. How do I get there? Facebook must have changed again, because I've got some weird stuff on my feed. Anybody have any questions out there on beverages? Totally Cannot find my own Facebook page. Great. Let me go on my computer here. Don't you love technology? Let's see. Let's see. Here I am. Rachel is live. No questions. All right. Rach, you got the link to come on Zoom if you want. Make it happen. All right. I am going to end this live.